Yo, what is up, guys? I'm back. 3 videos in a day, man. You guys are getting spoiled. Uh, I'm gonna be honest. I know I've said in the past that I prefer quality over quantity, and maybe I'm just that goated that I come up with 3 banger ideas. But that's just my brain sometimes. I feel like that's like the ADHD brain. Like you'll be lost for fucking weeks trying to find good video ideas, and then one day they just all fucking vomit out of your brain, and all of a sudden you have a bunch of really good video ideas. Um, yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest. I know that maybe the title of the video is a bit uh like overused, right? Like people always say gaming is dead, oh gaming, whatever. I think, you guys see me play on this channel. You've only seen me playing Minecraft for now. I've talked about wanting to play some other games, but the reality of it is I don't play any story games on my PS5. Um, the all the story games on PS5, the only ones that are exclusive to it are God of War Ragnarok, which you can actually play on the PS4. So, but I'm gonna count it because it runs really bad on PS4. So God of War Ragnarok, Ghost of Yotei, fucking that's pretty much it. Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart. But like, yeah, sorry, Spider-Man 2. Yeah, I think that is that it? I think that's it. And fucking GTA 6, but that's gonna be on all platforms. But I heard it's gonna have like enhanced visuals on the PS5. So I'm not even gonna count that. I'm not giving that to PlayStation. And I didn't want to make the this video like when everybody was dogpiling on PlayStation after what happened with the whole scandal with the fucking discs and everything. Because I mean, anybody who doesn't agree with the fact that that is completely just anti-consumer, like just shotgunning yourself in the foot. Like I don't understand why PlayStation did that. And the worst part is they try to do it. I think they tried to do it when the PS3 released or some shit, or when the PS I can't remember, but they tried to do that shit a while back, and everybody was like, yeah, you guys are fucking idiots. So I guess they thought they would wait like a generation or two before doing that again. And I think now they're being serious about it because of how digital everything is, right? And I'm sure you guys have seen if you're into gaming, that is, I'm sure you've seen it pop up on your timeline. People giving the same fucking opinion of, oh, I love my physical media, I love it so much, and that kind of shit, which I do agree with. I just think that it's been said and fucking said again, and it's been said a million times. The truth of it is, not only is physical media better, but as I'm sure you guys know, games back then were better. I went to a retro game shop because I used to have a PS3 before I even had a PS4, and well, actually, no, I had a PS3 at my mom's, but I only had a PS4 at my dad's, and I go to his place on the weekends. So back in the day, I could only play like Fortnite and shit like that. Back when it was prime Fortnite. I don't know what the fuck is going on now. They got the Fortnite have, I mean, that's a whole video on its own, but Fortnite has gone downhill so bad. They have to do like the Marvel rival shit of like releasing Gooner skins for I saw it's Catwoman and Poison Ivy or some shit. That's like that's really sad that's the point. Like that's their, I guess it's their low point where they're like, yeah, we have nothing else. We're just gonna come out with Gooner bait instead. Well, anyways, I'm getting sidetracked here. Uh, I had a PS3 before. I used to. My mom's friend, she wasn't using it anymore, so she just gave it to me, and I had a bunch of games on there. I kept the games when I got my PS4 at my mom's. I was like, oh, you can give it back to her, and I don't know what she did with it, but anyways, I had a couple other games that I lost, like GTA, and I don't know, some other games that I had in there. But the majority of games I have on the PS3, and I have a bunch. I have a fuck ton of games on my PS3, and I went to a retro store to buy a PS3, and now that's my like main console, and I don't even really use the PS5. I use it to record videos. I have Minecraft and Overwatch on it. I'm gonna be honest. I know I saw the new Apex Legend collab with Cyberpunk, so I was thinking of reinstalling it, but Apex Legends is just so sweaty, man. I can't compete anymore. That's also something that I've realized. I can't do like competitive games or like games that are too hard. I remember playing games on hard or like playing Super Smash Bros. And being a fucking demon and shit like that. I think that's part of growing up is like I remember being really good at Mario Kart and at Smash Bros. And fucking playing all these games on like hard difficulty and like doing Last of Us on grounded, that kind of shit. And then I'm like, who the fuck do I think I am? Like, you know what I'm saying? You get to a point where like I got to that point and then I started working because before I was unemployed as fuck, right? I was just playing video games all day, so of course I was good at them. But once you hit that point of okay, I gotta like I can't be doing this all day every day, then you realize like this shit takes practice. It's not just I guess it's because you form a habit out of it that you don't realize that you're getting really good. But like I used to be pretty good at Fortnite. Um, Same thing with Apex Legends. I used to be pretty good. Like now I'm like okay at Overwatch. I'm not that good. It depends what character I'm playing. But now I just can't compete anymore. And I feel like get like yeah, like I would say I don't agree with the statement that gaming is dead because you're always gonna have game like, you know, PS2 games, PS3 games, fucking, you know, like Steam games that are really good. You're always gonna have those games. And yeah, the occasional good like Insomniac, like that new Wolverine looks sick. I was thinking of buying that, but I don't really know. And it's also, you know, not to beat a dead horse here, but most games are just remasters and re-releases. Okay, I know you've heard this shit a million times, but this is especially true for the PS5. What the fuck kind of games are on the PS5? Like look all the game like if you have a PS5 right now, go to the um like the recommended or the featured. You go on the PlayStation store, right? Look at the featured shit. First is gonna be GTA 6, right? They're gonna ask you to pre-order the deluxe version. Bro, that shit in I live in Canada, right? That shit is fucking $165 plus tax. Well, tax included, sorry, for the deluxe version. And the base version where you get like missing shit, like they like paywall some of the like a hairdresser behind the deluxe edition, which is such a fucking scummy thing to do, by the way. But anyways, um, yeah, it's I mean it's ridiculous. It's expensive. Games are fucking expensive. Uh, Wolverine is like $90 plus tax. It's like 100 here in Canada. I know you guys in the US don't pay taxes on everything. Canada is just fucked in that regard. So we pay a lot of taxes here. So I would say if you're looking to buy modern games like now, and by the way, if you look like the most trending game right now is a port. It's not even a re-release or a remaster. It is a Call of Duty fucking port. That's what people have been going crazy about for the past like couple weeks or so. It's oh my god, look at Black Ops. Oh my god, look at it's the same fucking thing. It's the same thing as like 20 years ago, and you're just you're just buying the same game again. I mean, how long can they get away with doing this? But yeah, all everything they featured PlayStation Store, there it's either a game that you have to pre-order that isn't even out yet, or a game that's shit. I mean, I've been seeing FIFA on sale, not even FIFA anymore. Sorry, FC 26 for fucking how many weeks, bro? Has that game been sold, bro? Sorry, has been on sale. That game has been on sale for like a month. They can't sell any copies of that. They put it at like 90% off at the end of the season because nobody wants that fucking game. They're shit games. They're terrible games. The FC game, like the new, like FC 26 is, I haven't even played it, but it's by far, I've heard from multiple people, the worst FIFA game. Like every year, that's the same shit. It's like, yeah, I thought that that was the lowest they could get with FC 25. FC 26 is a million times worse. Bro, the Ultimate Edition, the like It's called the World's Game. Is like $20. It's $120 normally, and they can't even sell it. They even included it in the PlayStation Plus monthly games, and nobody wants that shit. No, it's fucking gray loot at this point, and nobody wants that. And they're still fucking trying to give it away, and nobody, any, all the games that you look on the featured PlayStation Store are either games you have to have PlayStation Plus for, or ridiculously expensive, like a $50 game you have to buy to play like online in some fucking live service game that's gonna be dead in 2 weeks because every company wants to recreate what Fortnite had. They saw Fortnite, you know, generate like 10 trillion bajillion dollars, and they're like, oh, let's do that, but with like zero effort and zero love put in the game. Let's just expect these idiots to buy anything. And the worst part is it works. Well, no, it's starting to not work anymore. That's why they're getting concerned. They're like, oh man, we're like in debt because of how shit our games are. It's like, yeah, because you tried to copy Fortnite like 17 times and it didn't work once. Like, you haven't even made your money back for one of the games, let alone the 16 others, you know? So it's just a disaster. I think modern gaming is a joke. They're really trying to fuck you for your money. Like, they just fuck your wallet. They take your wallet and they just fuck it for no reason. I don't understand. Like, ever since COVID, everything has gotten so anti-consumer, and this is not just gaming; it's everything in general. Anti-consumer. You just feel like you're getting fucking ripped off. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing anymore. It's a joke. So if you don't know what to do, if you don't know what to play anymore, I would suggest buying a retro console. Way cheaper. Games are way cheaper. uh, in general, I know there's some game like I went to that same retro store to check out the games, the PS3 games, bro. All these like the Deadpool game was like a hundred, 200. You had the fucking Shattered Dimensions and the other. What's the other one called? I know there's Shattered Dimension. Web in Time or something. One of those Spider-Man games that I loved I used to play it on the 360 when I was a kid, and it's so expensive now. It's ridiculous. So all these games, it's just, I mean, that's the only negative thing I can think about when I think of retro games is people, up like upping the prices for a lot of this shit that's not sold anymore. That's more of a licensing issue. It's not really like scalpers are gonna do. Sorry, resellers are gonna do that anyway. They're not gonna. If a game gets delisted, it immediately goes up in price. So I can't really blame the people who take advantage of that. That's just smart at that point. But still, it's a shitty thing to do. I would love to play that game, but I don't want to fucking fork over $300 just to play a game. It's the same thing as buying GTA 6, or it's the same thing as buying at that point it's even worse. But yeah, I'm not. I won't talk about GTA 6. I think everybody has the same opinion pretty much. You either love it or you hate it. You're either gonna buy it or boycott it. I don't see any different. I'm not buying it. I'm not gonna. I don't indulge in that kind of stuff. I still believe that boycotting something if you don't like it is the perfect like fuck you to whoever you're trying to boycott, whatever company you want to boycott, because that's how they make their money. It's by you buying their products. So just don't buy their product. Like, it's that fucking simple. I see so many people be like, "Oh my God, we're powerless against these billion-dollar companies." It's like, no, just stop buying their product. But that's the problem is they become like essential to these people. Like, it's like when the Switch 2 dropped and there was like no games on release. Or no, sorry, it was the new Mario Kart that was on release, and then Donkey Kong Bonanza that came later. But other than that, there's no games on that fucking console. Or I guess now there's Tamagotchi Life, but you can still get Tamagotchi Life uh, on the Switch One. I think I played the demo on Switch One on the like Nintendo store, which, by the way, I was debating buying it, but I was like, you kind of have to buy the subscription with it too. So, and again, that's another thing. Like, the subscription shit, I think it's either Xbox or PlayStation that started it with the 360 or the PS3. I can't remember who did it, but yeah, I mean, it was bound to happen. It's inevitable. I just miss a time where you didn't have to. And even, by the way, I don't even care if it's like $10 a month or not even $10. Like back in the day, it was cheap. Like if you tell me, right? I don't know. Like what would be? I'm trying to think of an acceptable price to that I would pay. For like a monthly like subscription. But I like okay, let's say 7 times 12. Let me grab my calculator because I'm retarded. Sorry, guys. That's 84, right? So let's say the PlayStation Plus was $84 a year, right? 7 bucks a month, 12 months. That's 84. Honestly, bro, that's not even that bad, and you would get all these benefits and shit like that. But the thing is, they made it scummy. Like anything, they made it scummy because they saw profit in it. They're like, oh, how much money can we rip off these people? And yeah, so then they made tiers. They made like, oh, and by the way, PlayStation Plus is the worst service. It's even worse than the Switch. Like, it's just the worst ever. I tried it for a year. It's fucking garbage. It really is. And the monthly games are terrible. The online games that you can play, like all the online games now are fucking dead. Fortnite's dead. Apex is dead. Call of Duty is. Oh my god, that game is so fucking dead. The only thing that brought it back was the ports, the Black Ops ports, or the yeah, all those fucking games. They're all dead. PUBG has been dead for a long time. I'm trying to think of all the other online games. Helldivers is dead. Marathon, I think, was the latest one that died. Arc Raiders is fucking dead. Rust is terrible. I mean, that game might as well. Somebody needs to nuke that game. Just drop a nuke on that fucking game. Minecraft is okay. It's always been really really popular. However old. I mean, I used to play it when I was a kid. I don't know. I think I bought it for I bought Java like on Windows. I bought it for Windows, Switch, PS5, and I was gonna buy it for the DS, but then I was like, it's not that. Oh, I think I played on Pocket Edition as well. Minecraft Pocket Edition was so fire. I don't know if you guys remember that, but yeah, in I think in a couple of years we're gonna see more and more people wake up to that kind of stuff, or not. I don't know. I hope. I think it's more of a hope like that they do, but I don't think they will. People are just gonna continue buying, even if it's expensive, even if it's not affordable. But I think people are now reaching a point where they're like, all right, that they're starting to realize. Like sometimes people realize and they continue doing something wrong. I think people are realizing now, and in a little bit they're gonna be like, oh shit, like this is bad. We can't continue paying for like really expensive shit. So yeah, man. Um, that was it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this little rant. Don't forget to stock up on those PlayStation games because that shit's gonna go fast. Yeah, very very unfortunate, especially being a PlayStation fanboy and growing up with the PlayStation. The PS4 was my fucking everything. I still remember my dad getting me Uncharted 4, and I was like, I mean, Uncharted 4 is like the best game ever. So, but yeah, um, very unfortunate, very sad, very disappointed by PlayStation. But yeah, that's just how it is. PS3 is better anyway. Skate 3 is goated. All the Arkham games except Knight are on there. So just all the really, really good games. The whole God of War, almost. Well, before the new one. But yeah, man. PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 is the way to go. Visit your local retro stores. Anyways, that's been a very, very long yab session from me. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.